Kids, by special request, it's test E25. It's practice problem number 60. We're going to use Wizard's Math here. Wizard's Math here, it's a very hard problem. We're going to use two types of Wizard's Math. The first type of Wizard's Math is called Wizard's Logic. A wizard says math is supposed to be about numbers from the movie. So when we see over here, it says the radius is r. So I simply just choose any number that I want. In this demonstration, I'm choosing r equals 2. After this video, I'd like you to go ahead and choose another number and redo the problem. You could choose 3, 4, 5, whatever you want. All right? So we chose r equals 2. Now, the second thing, once we get Wizard's Logic and we actually have some numbers here, what we're going to do is at the very end, we would translate these into real numbers. And you can see basically what I did here. I said 4 times r, and remember, r is 2. So it's 4 times 2 squared times the square root of 3. And then I basically just label each one of these answer choices out after I translate it. Here, r is 2 squared, so it's 6 times 2 squared. 6 times 2 squared. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 6 is 24. We just simply write them out. Answer choice F through K. Now, it's time to convert over to what we call Wizard's Ruler. On your bubble sheet here, you have a separate piece of paper, and here we have a nice clean edge. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a ruler with your bubble sheet and then simply erase it when you're done. We already have a known value. The known value is the radius. The radius, we said, was r, which we labeled as 2. So the radius here is a all the way to the side here. So that's 2. Let's go ahead and simply make a ruler on the side of our piece of paper. See how we did that? Now, we're going to label this as being 2. And the top up here is going to be 0. So, as we continue making the ruler, you just simply divide the ruler in half, and that would be 1. Now, you have a measurable ruler to measure the distance. So here, it's an equilateral triangle. So what we can do is we can come over here and recognize that we can go ahead and divide this equilateral triangle into 2 mirror images of each other. Now, we know the definition of one triangle like this. It's 1/2 base times height. Let's go ahead and get this leg. When we come over here using the ruler, we see that from here to here is 2. Now, we simply just take the ruler and go from here to here. That is also 2. We continue doing the measurement. 2 and 2 is 4. Plus 2 is 6. Plus 1 is 7. Now, the middle length is 7. I simply just write that down over here. This is equivalent to this. Now, we need to measure the bottom. So here is where we measure from, because this is the triangle that's in question. Let's measure it. Your ruler. The edge of your ruler is 0. The end of our ruler here is 2, which is the radius. 2, and then the radius again. 2. 2 plus 2 equals 4. So now the area of this triangle is 1/2 base times height. Plug your numbers in. It's 1/2. 4 times 7 equals 14. Now that gives you the area for one side. We just simply multiply that by 2, since there's 2 triangles. And when you have 14 times 2 is going to give you roughly 28. We have already translated our answer choices up here, so you simply look for the answer choice here that's closest to 28. Here, when you translate your answer choices, K right away is 55. That's way off. Here, 18, way too small. 32, still too big. The closest answer choice between G and F is answer choice F, 27.7. There you have it, kids. Combination, Wizard's math, the Wizard's ruler along with some Wizard's logic. Now, what I'd like you to do is redo this particular problem and choose a different number. Choose 3, choose 4. Do the same process and see if you can get the correct answer of F. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.